Could you turn me up in the headphones a little bit?
What is new, everybody? Steve, welcome back. He ain't even saying nothing. Steve, welcome back. Can you hear us? Hello, Steve. This man can't hear us.
I'm not ready for the FSU slander.
Oh my God, now I gotta start over. We back with another one, FT Sports. Steve, what up, man? Where you been at, man?
Man, I've been traveling, going to all these, combines and stuff like that, I'm lying.
Hey, FSU is trash.
Just like Jacksonville Jaguars. Same thing.
FSU is piss poor trash. I had to let you know because you haven't been on here in a while.
You haven't.
Why isn't his mic? Why ain't been your mic on?
That
we got control to mute him. No, we don't. But hey, it is what it is. We back this shit though.
Who back?
Florida State.
Ben, how you feel about that?
Ben, do you believe that?
Ben, just say yeah.
Give me like 2 months, and then I'll let you know whether I'm calling.
He said don't tie him to that.
Whether I'm calling another ACC or whether I'm telling lies. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, but just give me like 2 months.
Like the criminal.
Ben, what up?
Are some hoes.
Oh man.
Turn your
Ben,
mic
what
on,
up?
baby.
Hoes.
What's going on, man?
Oh man, we back with another one. And the Super Bowl just passed by. The Eagles beat the Chiefs in a blowout. Lord have mercy. Listen, man, I did not choose the Eagles to win. I was wrong. I thought that when Mahomes on the other side, it's hard to pick against Mahomes. I'm sorry. I don't care what it is. I thought up until it was 24-0. I thought he could still do it. Not even gonna lie. I thought he could still do it. I was totally wrong. But we're gonna start with Steve since you did your first show back. Steve, how you feel about the Super Bowl, man?
And honestly, I think we all decided that the Chiefs are going to win because it's hard to bet against Mr. Mahomes.
It really is.
But I like the game because I did not want him to get a three-peat. And I know that we've been talking about that. I did not want to see a three-peat because I felt like I don't want to see history change with them. Regardless of the fact, I didn't want the Eagles to win either because they beat us in the NFC Championship.
Beat y'all just as bad.
It wasn't that bad now, but to me it wasn't a boring game. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I think it was just more anticipation on who was gonna win. Like and then I think the Eagles were the better team and they did what they had to do to win. So congrats to them. Even though I do not like them, being that we're in the same division, but other than that, it's cool.
Okay, Benya, how you feel about the Super Bowl?
Waste of time to watch. I can't believe that they put that on TV.
There was way worse Super Bowls than that.
What? Name them.
The one that
Cam.
Seattle,
the one that Peyton Manning.
Denver.
Yeah, when Peyton Manning was getting rushed.
Everybody talking at one time.
Carolina.
The Seattle one versus the Denver Broncos.
And Carolina.
It wasn't that bad.
Pittsburgh versus Seattle, where Ben Roethlisberger won with a 22.6 QB rating.
That one was bad. Oh,
but he won with a 22.6 QB rating.
That's the Rams. You know how bad the game was.
I'm saying when I'm saying bad, I'm saying in terms of it wasn't. It was. The game was over in the second quarter. It was over in the first quarter, actually.
Seattle beat the Broncos 43-8. That was a bad Super Bowl.
That's a bad Super Bowl.
The Rams versus the Patriots. Remember when we thought Todd Gurley was gonna go crazy in the Super Bowl, and then
didn't do nothing.
The score was like 10-3.
But I would rather a game like that than listen. This game Patrick Mahomes couldn't do anything. They only rushed 4 people.
Yeah.
Four rushers the entire game against 5 offensive linemen. Even Kelsey stayed back to help sometimes, and a running back. And 4 rushers still beat all 7 of them niggas.
Do you see their pass rush defense? Like, do you see them front linemen? Like, that's no regular.
Them niggas are demons.
4 people.
That's no regular team right there. That's no regular D line.
That was insane. I'm not gonna lie. It felt like
they were manhandling.
It felt like they sent 6. It was crazy.
it was, and in all honesty, the score just became what it was because they let off the gas in the fourth quarter. The score actually, they got 2 touchdowns at the end that were just trash time touchdowns. That shouldn't have been nothing. The score should have been 40-8.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have.
Yeah, you're right.
But the anticipation, because it's Mahomes, was a little different.
I'm telling you, bro, y'all saw my text message. I was like, listen, it's still Mahomes. I'm not taking I'm not going to say yet. Because we've seen him come back from double digits before. We've seen all of that. It's still him. Then when he started throwing interceptions and then they scored again, I was like, well,
throwing off interceptions.
Yeah, but he always has a, which is crazy. He always has a bad first half in the Super Bowl. It's weird. Like every Super Bowl, he has a bad first half and then he turns it on and then he ends up winning.
35 yards of offense bad?
I don't know. I gotta go check. I gotta go check the stats.
Did you see them demons like Ben said?
1 first down.
Not God couldn't help that man. The way that they came and attacked him.
It was bad.
Nah, they took that boy out of the game.
That
boy was running for his life. That ugly ass run.
It looked like they knew every single play they wanted to do. Once
they didn't have to know the play because they rushed 4 people. 7 of the other niggas was standing in the back like doing nothing. They didn't have to do nothing because by the time Patrick Mahomes looked up, 2 of the people was already in his face.
That was insane. That was insane pressure off of 4. Ben, how you feel about the Super Bowl? Right. Ben, how you feel about the Super Bowl?
And I had missed that episode where the first Super Bowl talks was happening. But I kind of had a feeling it was gonna go left. I had told my dog beforehand. I was like, if the Chiefs win, it's gonna be a close game. If the Eagles win, they're gonna beat the living life out of it. That's the only way this is gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not surprised because if you look at the Eagles team on both sides of the ball, they're stacked every layer. You know what I'm saying? You got an elite QB. You have the best O-line in football. It's like 4 Pro Bowlers on their O-line and like 2 to 3 All-Pros in that mix. You got A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith and Dallas Goedert, and then you got Saquon Barkley behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Then you switch sides, and you got an All-Pro Bowl D-line, basically, with Brandon Graham, Josh Sweat, the 2 Georgia boys in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And Carter, all the DBs is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Between Slade, Quinion Mitchell, Cooper, Reed Blankenship, Gardner Johnson, Zach Bond, and Jeremiah Trotter Jr.
Cooper DeJean
are good linebackers. So they're stacked. And the kicker's clutch. If you look at Jake Elliott's postseason stats, I think in his whole career he's only missed 1 kick in the playoffs when he's there. Other than that, he's been flawless. They were leveled out at every layer. And the Chiefs, their defense isn't a good defense. It's a defense that's like made to bend but not break. Mm-hmm. But it's not a good defense. So when you going up against, going up against somebody that can like get with you from a playbook's perspective, and then their team is loaded, it ain't much you can do to stop them.
Yeah, bro. It was bad, man. I still was holding. I'm like, I think he could still. And then it just started getting way out of hand. I'm like, nah, it's not happening today. Whatever I'm thinking, it ain't happening today. Travis Kelce, the boy. Here's a question: is it time for Travis Kelce to retire?
No,
I think he has. I think
2 more
he has
years.
2 more.
2?
Yeah, I think he has 2 more.
I don't know, man.
But you can see that. You can see he's not as
Regression.
explosive as he was.
Yeah, I see the regression, bro. It's been happening over the past 2 years. Like he'll have his splashes where it's like, oh, that's Travis Kelce. But that Super Bowl, oh man, it looked bad for you, boy. But here's the next question. Now that Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl, where do you place him in current NFL quarterbacks? Steve, we'll start with you.
I don't put him as top. I probably put him in the top 10 because of the fact of what they did, but I don't think he does that without Saquon. Saquon carried that team most of the year, believe it or not. So I can't put him as. Yeah, I put him top 10 just cause, but yeah,
Thrill?
I can leave it at that.
Okay, Thrill.
I got him behind Pat.
Ooh, number 2.
I got him
drunk
because he got a ring. I'm sorry. This is football, man. You know what I'm saying? And like in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs kind of held Saquon down for the most part. It was Jalen Hurts' arm that was moving the offense down the field.
Oh,
So
Steve got I
gotta acknowledge
2.
that. Then
Right
even the year they went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Chiefs, Jalen Hurts was about to win MVP until he got hurt at the end of the season. So it's not like he's not a consistent baller. He's been balling. Saquon did carry this team. You know, they leaned on the run this year, but I can't sit down and act like Jalen Hurts wasn't elite along the way as well.
Mm-hmm. Steve, what you got to say?
There's something quickly, right? All right. Now, let's put in a scenario. The defense didn't do what they did and Mahomes did what he did. Do you think he wins MVP? Do you think the game is what it is? Like, if you look at his numbers, yeah, he won a ring. I'll give him that. But we're talking about current quarterbacks right now for this 2024 season, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
If we look at the way that they played throughout the year, the defense carried them a lot of the way, and Saquon carried the load. He just had to manage the game. And I think we talked about this with some other quarterback. I forgot who we were talking about years back, before this year. And we talked about it. We were like, okay, cool. There's a difference between a game managing quarterback and an elite quarterback. We did a list about that, right?
Yeah.
He's a game manager. Yeah, he won, but he's not. We could talk about like Mahomes. Mahomes is elite. Mahomes can win the game with whoever's on the field. There's no way that they went 3 times to the Super Bowl. That's all Mahomes. That's not the team. That's Mahomes. He's not doing that. I don't see them repeating next year the way Mahomes did back to back. Okay, that's why I don't put him like that.
Okay, so you're saying you don't think Jalen can carry like Mahomes carried. So you don't put him at 2, you'll put him lower.
I put him in top 10.
Top 10. Benya, Jalen Hurts, where do you place him? Now that he has a Super Bowl in current NFL quarterbacks.
Hey, bear, fix your face, man.
I don't
Where you got him at, man?
He's not even in the top 10.
Oh,
that's insane.
In current NFL quarterbacks?
Yes.
Oh,
are we talking about
now?
What are we talking about? Are we talking about skill wise, or what are we talking about?
When we make a top 10 list of quarterbacks, of current NFL quarterbacks, is whatever they've done, whatever skills they have. You know how to make a top 10 list, and you said that Jalen Hurts.
If I'm making a top 10 list, yes, he's not going to be in the top 10 lists of quarterbacks just because
he's top 10 is.
Like Terry Bradshaw won 4 Super Bowls. Y'all like
okay. Well, what's the top 10 in the current?
Terry Bradshaw ain't never been as good as Jalen got.
I don't think Jalen Hurts is
doing. Terry
Okay,
Bradshaw had a
name your
season where
top
he
10
had like
quarterbacks
6
right now.
touchdowns
I'm
and like
giving you an
20
example.
picks.
He has 4 Super Bowl championship rings, and
We
it was his
talk about the
thing.
current year. This
Yeah, but
current
I'm just
year.
giving
He's
a
using it
overall
as an example.
dynamic,
He's saying the
I'm
Super
saying
Bowl.
like
Yeah, he's
if
saying the
No.
Super
Terry
Bowl shouldn't
Bradshaw was
matter.
to win the Super Bowl, you wasn't gonna
Terry
put him at
Bradshaw
number 2.
statistically was horrific. What are we talking about?
This man is not doing anything special. Saquon was carrying the team. The offensive line was doing the stuff. The defense won that Super Bowl, man. Like it was a pick 6, and he gave him the ball on the 14-yard line. That's how the score ended up being 24-zip in the first play. He had to go 14 yards to score one of the touchdowns. It was
But he scored,
his
right?
passes that he threw to Saquon should have been a
He
touchdown.
scored, right?
When he threw that freaking flat to Saquon, it should have been a touchdown. He underthrew it. When he threw the one
He
to,
didn't underthrow it. What are we
he
talking?
did underthrow it. That's why Saquon didn't score on that play, because he underthrew the ball. When he
Talking
threw
about
the
the one
one
where Saquon bobbled
to
it?
Devontae Smith, he just let that one go up in the air.
No, that was
No, that was a
perfect
beautiful pass.
That was a
That was
dot.
perfect
That was a
pass.
dot.
That was
That was a perfect pass.
That was a
That
dot.
was not a
Over
perfect pass.
over
Y'all
the
need to go
shoulder,
watch that
right in
again.
the bread
That was
basket,
a
Y'all
dot.
need
in
to go
stride.
towards the
watch
back of
that
the end
again.
zone in stride.
Right, that was a dot.
Please go watch that again. I could have threw that pass.
Oh my God!
Devontae was so wide open. I could have threw that pass.
Now
You was
Ben, you're better than
Y'all
Jalen
gotta
Hurts
stop
as a
it.
quarterback.
Y'all gotta stop it. Like that's. And
So
He is top 10.
name,
He's top 10.
name
He's
your
top 10.
top 10. Name your top 10
There's no way
quarterbacks
you
right
can
now.
name 10 quarterbacks better than this man.
That's
Bro.
better than him.
Not
So of course
right
we got
now.
all the AFC boys. So we gonna name Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Trevor
Josh Allen.
Lawrence. Huh?
Trevor Lawrence. Mm-mm.
Yes, Trevor Lawrence is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. He just
I'm
has
not
a
saying better, but you put him in the top 10.
I think he just naming. I don't think
in the top 10. This is not an order. I'm just naming the top 10
all right, you
quarterbacks.
got 4.
Okay, I thought you were going in order. Okay.
Aaron Rodgers is still playing football. Jaden
Absolutely
Daniels
not.
is playing football. Caleb
He's better
Williams is playing
than
football.
Aaron Rodgers this year.
Yeah,
Caleb.
yeah, I put him above Jalen Hurts. Did you guys not watch him in the season?
Yeah,
I did.
And I prayed for him a lot.
Yeah, but he
look
did
what,
what
like,
he,
it was supposed-
he
was
did
supposed to
what
be
he could do with the team that he was on.
Yeah, but
Let me
I can't
see.
agree with you
Well,
on that
I'm
one.
at
You got
7 now,
3
right?
more.
Let me see.
You put a rookie over him. That's crazy.
Yeah, I put a rookie over a lot of these people who play.
And he went to the Super Bowl twice. And you
Yeah,
put
because of the team that he's on.
The
Terry
team that
Bradshaw
had
won the
Miles
Super Bowl
Sanders
4
the first time.
Huh?
nah,
The team that had
can't.
Miles Sanders the first time when they went. That team.
What are you
That
talking about?
team.
You talking about when he went to the Super Bowl first
Super
time?
Bowl twice.
That was 22, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
2 years ago.
Yeah.
You got 3
Yeah.
more.
Let me see. Where am I at? Who else is
Joe
playing?
Burrow.
Matthew Stafford. Who else is playing quarterback? Jared Goff. And then I'll even put in Joe Burrow, and he trash. And we all know he
You don't
trash.
even
Come on,
like him.
Don't even
Time
like
out.
him.
So you
I
telling me
just
that you cannot put Jaden Daniels in that?
He said Jaden.
I said Jaden Daniels.
Oh, I ain't hear you.
The question marks.
So
the
Jared
question
Goff team not loaded.
Huh?
So Jared Goff team not
Jared
loaded.
Goff team not loaded.
Don't matter. We beat them.
No, Jared Goff
We
team
whooped
is
them.
loaded, but Jared Goff is still a better quarterback than what Jalen Hurts is.
And he
No, I
beat
don't know about
him.
it.
Because of the team that he's on. His team is more loaded. Switch the
Listen.
quarterbacks. And I guarantee Jared Goff win the Super Bowl with it. I guarantee, God dang it, Russell Wilson would have won the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Russell Wilson this year could have won the Super Bowl with the Eagles.
Oh Lord.
I got raise my hand or something.
Go ahead, Steve. I gotta.
So okay. Now, anybody could win. I can go at quarterback over there with the Eagles. I would have won. I get you. But you still got to give him his props.
Now Steve is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts. What are we
I
doing?
said, no. I said with the team. I said with the team.
The team.
I get what he's saying.
The team.
The team was good, but I'm gonna say like he did put up some numbers too now. That's why I put him in the top 10 at least. If we're doing top 25 right now, he's better than a lot of quarterbacks because you got to put in all those ones that were listed for MVP this year, all those that with their passing percentage. His percentage was still kind of up there, even though if he threw 4 passes in the game or whatever you want to call it, because Saquon ran all over the place. That still puts him high. It's not his fault. He's not calling the plays. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put him at top 10. Like, I can't put him out of that this year. There's not. Nah,
Top
you
10
put
is
Caleb
still
Williams over him.
respectable.
There's no way.
Saying that he's not top 10,
Just because you win with a stacked team doesn't mean anything.
But he made it with a team before then, and they had no
team was stacked then too.
No,
it
it wasn't.
It wasn't. Not the first time.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. The only thing they were missing
Jalen Carter
was the running back.
Jalen Carter came in last year.
Yeah,
They didn't make the
line
Super
wasn't
Bowl.
there.
Yeah.
And
The D-line was not there.
Getting cooked.
And the other Georgia boy, Jordan Davis came in
Wasn't
last year
there.
as well. They weren't there.
They drafted 2 Georgia boys last year. And then you want to go with the DBs. They didn't have that. They had Darius Slade.
Go look up their defensive stats from the year that they went to the Super Bowl.
Bradbury,
It's just that simple.
who was
Just go
not
look up
chicken.
the defensive rankings from the year that they went to the Super Bowl and lost. It's
The
literally
O-line. The O-line was similar, but not the same. They've always been their strength, but their defense was not that.
Go look up the defensive rankings from them the year they went to the Super Bowl. It's that simple. Go look it up. Go look it up.
You upset?
You're sick, man.
I'm just stating facts. Go look up the defensive stats, the defensive rankings.
I'm just saying that there's not. You put Caleb Williams over him. Jaden Daniels, okay, this year, okay, but not no Caleb.
Jalen Hurts was an all-pro in 2022.
That's what I'm saying. He was listed as, I think he was on the list to possibly be an MVP candidate. I think he was on that list. Was he not?
Was until he got hurt.
So I don't know. That's why I put him top 10 for this year. I'm not talking about overall, but this year, he's in the top 10. Jared Goff is high up there, yes, because that team was crazy this year. I don't know how I do know, our team was just better. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you put, who else you put up there before him? You put Dak Prescott over him? I could have sworn you said that.
I didn't.
Nah, he didn't say that.
I won't do
I
that.
I heard that too.
He said golf.
I won't put no cowboy over nobody.
The ones that had question marks was golf, Caleb Williams.
No.
Caleb Williams is crazy.
That boy's running for his life every play.
Put it over him. You give Caleb Williams that Eagles team, he win the Super Bowl.
No, he don't.
Yes, he does.
Oh
Yes,
my
he
gosh.
He went back to listen, this man went two times. It's hard to get to the Super Bowl. He went twice.
I didn't know we was going to go down.
I mean, yeah.
We was going to go down this road of just asking what Jalen Hurts was going to be. Welcome to FT Sports. This is where we at. Anyway,
whatever.
Talking about the other side of that Super Bowl, the Chiefs. What's next for the Chiefs? Benya, since you got us all riled up, we'll start with you this time.
What you mean?
What's next for the Chiefs? What do you think is next?
Same thing. They're gonna be in the AFC Championship game again, but this time they're gonna lose to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, that'll be insane. Ben, what you think? What's next for the Chiefs?
They're probably going back to the Super Bowl.
Dang, really? Y'all really believe that they're gonna follow up another season?
What's supposed to stop them?
That's the problem. I ain't seen nobody stop them from getting them. Since Pat has been a starter, his floor is the AFC Championship. He's gone every year.
Hold on.
I don't know if
That's true.
I don't know if niggas can beat these niggas.
Like I said last time, there's only one person in the AFC that has beat Patrick Mahomes. And this time, he got to get to the playoffs first. And they might meet. And his name is Joe Burrow. He's the only person that's done it. That's the only hope. What up, JoJo?
Jamar Chase is the only hope.
Joe Burrow is the only hope.
Jamar Chase is the only hope. That's who's the hope. Okay. Do not hand
Joe
that over
Burrow
to Joe
is the only hope that we have to beat Patrick Mahomes.
It's got to
The
be
only
Jamar
hope.
Chase. You got to be Jamar Chase. That's who it has to be. It doesn't matter who throws him the ball. It just has to be Jamar Chase.
The disrespect to Joe Burrow.
Jake Browning could have beat Patrick
Felt like this was
Mahomes
nightcap.
if he had
Here we
Jamar
go.
Chase.
Jake Browning was balling when he came in. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, man. But that's what a backup's supposed to do. He's supposed to give.
It is.
He's supposed to give you a glimpse of what it could be. But don't start him. Don't start him though. Don't start him, because as soon as you tell him, "Hey, we're gonna start the season with you," he gonna be ass. But if he comes in behind somebody, he gonna cook. That has happened too many times.
When he has Jamar Chase, I don't care. You could have been the fourth string quarterback. You could have been the punter. Just say hut, turn to your right, and throw it to him, and he's gonna take it 70 yards down the field. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. It's gonna happen every time.
All right, so Steve, what you think is next for the Chiefs?
Honestly, I think they're going to be in the playoffs, yes, but I don't see AFC Championship. I think this year was set up for them because they wanted. I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like, we think that the media sets things up, but I felt like it was a storyline for 3P for them. Like, honestly, the Bills should have beat them. Believe it or not, we were talking like that. Like, there was a lot of BS calls that they didn't give the Bills, but it is what it is. I honestly feel like it's going to be a new champion this year in the AFC, and it's going to be between. I always say this every year, but I'm not going to say it because I think I jinx them.
So we're gonna wait. Hold off. Wait until.
But I like the Bills too, though.
Yeah, wait till we get closer to the season.
Yeah, because I every year I've been saying it for the last 5 years.
Right. It just But I told you the person that we need to take them out is Joe Burrow for the rest of the AFC to get championships. So Joe, we need you, Joe Burrow. This is what
They just got to lose enough games so they don't make the playoff. That's the thing.
It's not happening.
That's not happening. They're getting to the playoffs.
The Raiders are giving them two wins off that.
Yeah, like their division itself is So
that's true.
So it's them, Broncos, Raiders,
Chargers.
Broncos on the come up.
Chargers.
Broncos on the come up.
They back in the playoffs already. Come on, man.
The Chargers, I think they had a chance too. I don't know what happened to them. Like they were rolling.
The same thing that always happened to the Chargers.
They look crazy.
And Herbert choked.
The same thing that always happens to the Chargers.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like of course they're gonna win their division, but I don't see them now. Especially if remember Travis was that guy all year almost.
Yeah.
Oh no, what's the name come back from the injury next year?
G. Rice.
I don't know.
She?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I think we're gonna see a bunch of new people.
They did this without Rasheed.
Worthy
Hollywood
was the guy this year.
Hollywood missed most of the season.
Yeah.
He was on 1 year though.
They got D-Hop off after the trade
season. Yeah.
They went
D-Hop has 2 more years.
They went and just signed Juju late in the year because they were so depleted at wideout. Like if they got a good wide, niggas let them draft Xavier Worthy last year.
You know who let them do it?
Who?
The Bills.
They let them draft already Tyreek Hill. Remember when Tyreek got drafted, he was just a return specialist. He couldn't do the wide receiver thing already. Xavier Worthy is faster than Tyreek Hill and can already do the wide receiver thing as a rookie.
Yeah, as a rookie. He's gonna be nasty next year. And he gonna bulk up.
Yeah. It's funny that the Bills continue to lose. It's funny that the Bills keep continuing to lose to the Chiefs because the Chiefs traded up to get Mahomes right in front of the Bills. They ended up getting Xavier Worthy right in front of the Bills again. And it's like they're trading them the picks. It's them that's doing it. Like they're trading away the stuff to the Chiefs just for the Chiefs to get what they possibly could have had. It's crazy. But I
I forgot about that.
I think the Chiefs may have a dead type of year next year. I feel like they've been to the Super Bowl, what, 3-4 times in a row now?
3 times, but 5 times in the last how many years? Like 5 years, right?
So they're playing the first game of the season and last game of the season, or second to last game of the season every year. And I think that might be starting to take a toll on some of them boys. I think that they're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to see what they do in this off season to make it change my mind. But I feel like if they was to run it back with this same, stuff after what I just saw, it's like I don't know right now. Because what happens is when a juggernaut of a dynasty or a team or whatever, they get taken out, being televised, then everybody else follows suit with how to take on the Chiefs. They watch that film. They watch all of this. They might not have the same talent, but they're going to try to do something similar. And then all of a sudden it just feels like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Like, for instance, when the Warriors was kicking everybody behind, as soon as they got looked at and they was like, wait a minute. Oh, KD not over here no more. Let's do a boxing one and let's just follow Steph around. Like when they do stuff like that, it just takes them out of the whole thing and whatever. And they have to. Now the Warriors ended up figuring out how to get back to the thing, but it's just like once they figure somebody out or they see this and like, oh, they don't like this, they like this, the other teams are gonna try to follow suit, and it might end up, happening. But they may have a dead year, but I gotta see what they do in the off season though, because I feel like they're gonna have to make some moves. I don't think they can run it back with this same exact roster though. But that's just me. But
they're getting pieces back. I forgot about Rashid.
Yeah, they're getting some people back. But
he was their guy the year before, right? He was the guy.
He was
as a rookie.
Yeah, he was cooking this year too before he got hurt or whatever. But we're gonna see though. Moving on. Okay, so Aaron Rodgers, New York Jets. The New York Jets are moving on from Aaron Rodgers. Where would you like to see Aaron Rodgers? Steve,
in the cabins.
You said where?
In the cabins.
Put him up in the cabins. You don't want to see him no more.
You can't come back from playing for the Jets. It's like, come on.
Yeah, Thrill, where you want to see Aaron Rodgers, man?
Rehab. I want him to get off that crack, and I want him to go sit down somewhere. It's not happening anymore.
Listen, bro, he's the only person that's like he's openly doing drugs and nobody's saying anything, bro.
Nobody.
They're just letting him.
Y'all think so?
He said he be going
says it all the time.
Dark rooms and doing psychedelics and stuff, and then they just be like, "Oh, word." He had a whole documentary on it.
He doing ayahuasca. He be doing shrooms.
Like he be doing all the drugs, and we like
all the acid. He be naming the drugs, and it's nothing legal. Like you know what I'm saying? Like if he go to jail, he's not going to jail. But it's like.
It's weird. You're telling us what you're doing, but nobody's doing nothing about it.
That's why he play like that.
Ben, where you want to see Aaron Rodgers at?
At the Raiders with Pete Carroll.
Okay. Pete Carroll? You want him to be with Pete?
Mm-hmm.
He might as well stay with the Jets.
Over there, play with Pete.
Listen.
Retire.
You said just play 1 year and get out of there?
Nice little move to see him and realize that he doesn't have it anymore and retire.
You know what's crazy? I feel like Aaron Rodgers is one of those people that will never think it's him. That's the problem. And that's why he continues to play. I personally think he should have been out of there. After he got hurt, 2 years ago? He played a couple snaps. Yeah, he played a couple snaps, got hurt. I think he should have let it go right then. He shouldn't have let us see what he really was going to look like with the Jets.
I think it was more redemption, though.
I understand he wanted redemption, but he could have just let us be like, man, if Aaron Rodgers would have played, he would have did this.
Aaron Rodgers never got hurt. Then
If Aaron Rodgers would have never got hurt, man, they could have did.
That's easier said than done, though. Y'all not gonna go out like that in real life.
I would.
If you got hurt and you know you could play, y'all would not do that. Y'all know that.
Because this the thing. Aaron Rodgers knew that he wasn't about to be back to his old self while he was practicing. You know this. You gotta know this. You gotta be out there moving around and like, wait a minute, something feel a little off.
But Pat,
like you gotta know that. You know what I'm saying? You have to know.
Practice is not full game though.
It might not be full game, but you know your body though. If you woke up and your leg hurt, you know that your leg hurt. If you know what I'm saying? You know if you go run, you like, man, I feel a little heavy today. Like you know that. So I'm pretty sure he knows that he wasn't about to, do anything, but he still went out there to try. And it's like, bro, if he would have just left it into our imagination, if Aaron Rodgers ain't get hurt, he would have did this. But he let us see what happened. He let us see it. And now that we done seen it, I don't think anybody believes that Aaron Rodgers can get back to anything. And to be honest, looking at everybody's teams, I don't even think he fits anywhere.
Nah, he's not the type of quarterback.
They talking about he need to follow the Brett Favre path and go to the Vikings next.
Stop. Don't ruin that team.
Right, do not ruin that team, bro.
Brett left Green Bay, went to the Jets for a year.
And then he went to...
And he sucked. And then he went to the Vikings. And then
he did better.
He went to the playoff, and then he did run into the bounty program Saints. So
the bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Nah.
The Saints
you got
if he end up on, but this the thing. They have a rookie quarterback in JJ McCarthy.
And Sam Darnold looked good.
And Sam looked good.
They better resign him.
So it's like, please don't mess your team up like this.
Nah, don't do that. That's horrible. You go from that Sam Darnold to go to Aaron, you stupid. You might as well go ahead and just fire everybody from the owner down.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, don't do that to your team, because you know when he come, he finna move everybody out. Everybody leaving. I don't like him. I don't like him either. You gotta go. You know what? Bring me Devontae Adams. That's what I need.
And you gonna get the coach about it there too.
You know how I go.
What you say? You gonna tell the coach, huh?
Right. You know how I go. Aaron Rodgers everybody leaving and he bringing in who he like. But yeah, I don't know.
When he be wrong, that boy, nah, man. He just go ahead. He could just be an analyst or a coach, something.
Yeah, he can be in the press box or something like that and talk to these people, man.
Yeah, I'd love to see him and Tom together. Tom is actually good. A side note,
Tom be cooking.
Tom is good. Oh, Tom and Romo together? Oh my God, I think that'd be awesome.
It would.
But
Tom does. He do be cooking. I feel like they should. Him and Eli Manning need to do a game. I feel like that'd be hilarious. That'd be the most.
That would.
You don't like him and Romo?
No, I'm saying you got to think about, because Eli beat Tom twice.
Oh, okay. You going back then like that? Okay.
Yeah. So if they go in and talk, so if them two talk like through the whole game, I feel like every time Tom try to say something like, hey, and this is how you beat this, and then Eli, he slick with it. He be like, yeah, I remember I did.
But y'all didn't beat us.
I did that versus you twice. Like, he gonna throw it right back at him, and Tom can't really say nothing because he did. Like, yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, man. But yeah, so that is the NFL season. Steve, I'm gonna ask you about your Washington Commanders before we move on. How you feel about y'all season? You clearly made it further than us Jaguars over here. How you feel about your Commanders?
I thought I was gonna say something. Okay.
Oh, shut up, man. Answer the question.
But
trash
honestly,
behind
who? Oh, okay. I didn't hear anything. Anyway,
not trash behind FSU. You had a good season. I hope you keep
we're
it
talking
up.
about the Commanders here. We went to a whole different level of football.
You better hope y'all repeat what y'all did this season. You ain't even got to repeat it. Win 7 games, and I'll give y'all props again. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I apologize for interrupting.
Commercial break. Anyway, so honestly, I know how I've always felt. Like I don't get in the hype, and I kept saying that to y'all. Like I don't get in the hype. I never was showing like, oh, Jalen Daniels is that because yeah, he was a rookie. Our team was new, like damn near like everything new. So, but I like what we did, the acquisitions over the offseason. I still think that we need to beef up our O line. So even then, you could see like Jalen was just making smart throws, smart plays, but that O line was not good. Like imagine with a solid O line what we could have done. You know what I'm saying? So it was little things that I'm looking at that I'm like, our defense was not great. We had no pass rush. Like literally, like we didn't get to no quarterback. If we got to the quarterback, I was jumping for joy. Like we didn't get nobody. You know what I'm saying? I like Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Wagner really did what he could with our team, but we had no pass rush. And I feel like if we do what we need to do this offseason, we'll be better. So I'm proud of our team for what we did. I wasn't expecting us to get this far. I was expecting us to at least show that we have sparks here and there. But we kept winning. I was like, all right. And we kept winning. I was like, all right. And we kept winning. I was like, okay. And we got a little something. But then I still was like, you know what? Let's pump the brakes. Everybody hyped, like even the media. I didn't like what the media was saying. Like they were like, "Oh, Jalen Daniels, he's the rookie." I don't like hearing all that because it's like it's cool, but y'all not seeing what I'm seeing. It's cool because yeah, he's playing great, but any little thing because the O line sucked, we end up with an RG3, and I don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see what he does this year coming, which I think he'll still be great. Like he has great IQ. He was balling, and then it's crazy because I seen it. You know, when he played LSU versus us, man, balling, running the ball, throwing the ball. So I seen it then. I was like, this guy's special. And the fact that we got him, we did what we did this year is it's satisfying to me. Like it's satisfying. I'm not happy, but I'm satisfied.
Okay. Benya, why you looking like that?
Yeah.
You just did so many words for no reason. I don't know why so many words. They went to the NFC Championship game and he just did all of that. What else was they supposed to do this season? What else? What else was supposed
win the NFC Championship if you gonna be there
against the Eagles?
If you there, we beat the Eagles. We beat the Eagles in the regular season. We hurt Hurts. Hurts was hurt because of us. He ain't just fall out just cause. We beat him up. He got hurt, had a concussion, got out the game. We won the game. What Saquon? I'm lying. Y'all can look it up. It's on YouTube. So what's next? What's next? So we still could have won.
That was a completely different
team. We beat Detroit. See, I'm trying to be quiet. We beat Detroit.
Detroit was hurt all season long. Detroit was hurt all season long. That monster who was going to be Defensive Player of the Year.
He was not.
That monster that was about to be Defensive Player of the Year.
The matchup. Let me understand. Man or Root. If you look,
so you need.
If you look at our team and you see us against the Lions, who you thinking is going to win that game
right now?
You're not
Lions.
I'm lying.
The Lions.
It's not like we beat them.
They were hurt.
We literally took their mama and we slapped her in the face. That's how bad we beat them.
It was
we beat them that bad. If we would have won by like 14 points, 10 points, we didn't win by that much. How much we beat them by? Like damn near almost 30 points.
Team. That's why y'all went the next round and lost by 30. Because y'all
hurt team
supposed to be there.
So we're not supposed to be there.
No, y'all wasn't supposed to.
But we were there.
Yes, y'all.
I understand. Like you saying, if we won by 3 points, 10 points, I'm like, okay.
Extra words for no reason. There was no reason for them extra words. Y'all.
I understand. Did y'all even make it that far?
Y'all exceeded.
Did y'all make it that far?
Expectations.
I'm sorry, y'all too. I ain't gonna say it, but I gotta say it. He's drunk.
Extra words.
He gotta be.
That is absolutely insane.
Has your team made it that far? Yes or no?
Work. You know that? Your team made it just as far as my team has made it. We made it to the AFC Championship game in 2017, and y'all just made it to the NFC Championship game. And guess what?
How many Super Bowls have your team won?
We both took L's. Okay.
How many teams have your team won? How many?
How many Super Bowls
our team was not. We have 3. Our team was not projected to even
in this lifetime.
The Commanders have 3 Super Bowls.
Yes, 3 Super Bowls.
What years was that?
The last one is like 92. It's somewhere around there.
91.
We was here.
91.
When they were called,
it was 91.
We was here.
We was here for one of them.
It was 91. 91, 92. That's when we were our last one.
You were just learning how to walk.
Like cowboy now. You know that, right?
What is this man talking about? Mute him. We talk about we played a team that was not supposed to lose. We end up beating them, regardless of the fact that football is about whoever steps on the field. Our team was not talented enough. The whole team. We just talked about the whole Lions lineup, right? What did we say about that? They were a stacked team. You did y'all just say they were a stacked team? Did y'all not say that? Did y'all say they were a stacked team?
The Lions were stacked.
3 people hurt and okay. This is a stacked team. So you telling me everybody else can't step up? If you're a stacked team, there are going to be holes. Okay, cool.
It's not how it works. I understand all of that.
Were we a stacked team?
You get paid to step up and step in. No, the stacked team portion was hurt.
Were we a stacked team? Who did we have?
Weren't on the field.
Who did we have?
Those niggas weren't on the field.
Who did we have?
Told me that
a rookie quarterback. We had one guy that y'all
just told me the team wasn't stacked because they didn't have the Carter. They didn't have the 2 Georgia people, and they didn't have the defensive back. That's what y'all just told me. So don't switch your words around now and say that it's supposed to be the next man up. No, that's not how it works. Because if that's the case, in 2022 when they went, it should have been the next nigga up, and they should have not lost. Patrick Mahomes. Don't switch up your words now. Don't be a hypocrite.
I didn't switch up my words. I just said our team was not supposed to make it. If you look at our team versus them, and we beat them,
and said it's supposed to be the next man up. That's what you just
2
said.
players. So you're saying Hutchinson was the whole team? He's the whole D-line.
2 players? Their whole
2 players. How many players we got?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, find how many players we got.
That is diabolical.
How many players you knew on our team?
You just told me the Eagles in 2022 weren't stacked because they didn't have 2 Georgia boys.
Ben, what's wrong with this guy?
That's what you just told me. Is that not what you and Ben just said?
I listed more than 2 Georgia boys.
That's what y'all just told me.
And the last time the Washington Commanders won a championship, gas was $1.14. I just want to put that out there.
I'm just saying we got more. I didn't want to go that far because y'all are fans, but he talking crazy right now. We had we were beating teams. Did you see our record?
Let's move on.
We had a better record than y'all.
Let's move on, man. We about to transition to another topic.
We got a better record than y'all.
We about to transition to another topic. We got to move on to basketball. Y'all just went nonstop for like 10 minutes talking at the same time. I didn't even hear nothing. We got to move on. The NFL season is officially over. The college football season has been officially over. Basketball is here, and the All-Star weekend is right around the corner now. The last time we talked about it, I accidentally deleted the footage. So we got to act like we ain't do that. So the All-Star game is broken up into 3 teams. And then the 4th team will be whoever wins the Rising Stars Challenge. And Shaq's team looks like the whole Olympic team. Steve, I don't know if you know this, so I'm gonna name these players on Shaq's team. LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, Damian Lillard, James Harden, Jalen Brown. Kyrie Irving will replace Anthony Davis because Anthony Davis is hurt.
No
That's
big man.
Shaq's
Okay.
team. That's Shaq's team. Kenny's team: Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, Jaren Jackson, Jalen Williams, Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero. Chuck's team: Nikola Jokic, Giannis, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Victor Wembanyama, Pascal Siakam, Sengun, Karl Anthony Towns, Donovan Mitchell. Trae Young will replace Giannis Antetokounmpo. Which team do you know? Which team do you think will win the All-Star game?
You know, it's crazy. I hate to say it, but the veteran team will win. Like LeBron, Steph Curry.
Oh, geez.
He got KD too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, like you can't go against that. Like them boys don't got to do nothing. Like they just smarter than everybody on the court, so they're gonna win regardless of the fact. I think number 2 will be Chuck's team, because that team is like tall. Like they got that's MVP of this year for sure. So I'll say that's number 2, and then Kenny's team is too young. So like that's not it for me. But I think
The way that they drafted them teams, I feel like Kenny
Stupid.
wasn't even trying.
He wasn't trying. Like he wasn't thinking.
I think they set that up on purpose. So it's the OGs, the international team, and then the up and comers. That's how they got it.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So it's gonna be the international guys versus, I think, either the young guys or the G League or the Rising Stars, whoever win that, and then it's going to be like for the first round, and then the OGs versus one of those other ones. They knew not to put the international versus the OGs out the gate. This is a setup. It's all a setup, and they want that as the finals or whatever. But All-Star Weekend is coming up. They also, I just saw this, they're gonna have Kevin Hart MC the game as it's going on.
Too much.
He's gonna have the mic while they're playing basketball.
I think that's too much. I don't know what y'all think. I think that's too much.
I think it's too much too, to be honest. I don't know why. I guess they're just trying to bring more entertainment to it, try to bring in some stuff, but I'm not that. Nah, I'm not that high on it. It doesn't.
Nah, it's too much.
Be like at the table.
Nah, what?
Talk.
Let him talk at the table. That would be better if he's commentating the game.
Yeah.
But they said he's going to be the MC, like he's like on some Duke Tango from and One. Oh baby, that type of deal.
Oh, we don't want to hear all that. No, it's
like,
already bad. They don't play 100%.
That's what it sounds like.
Mm-mm. I don't want that.
That's my godson. That's my godson.
He finna be roasting the hell out of niggas.
You know he is. It's not gonna be basketball
shooting
no
from
more.
his hairline.
Roast everybody. He's just gonna roast everybody.
Yeah, I don't think that's entertaining.
It should be interesting though.
We'll see. I like the setup though.
We gonna see. I think it's because they're trying to make them play harder. Yeah, they're trying to make
that shit. Y'all watch Sunday, the All-Star game? Like, I don't watch that. I haven't watched it in the last 6 years.
I do. I be watching it.
Nah, I don't. It's just not entertaining to me because I feel like them boys. I'm not trying to see 165 to 180. Like, I don't want to see that. I want to see some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 110 to 89. I don't want to see them 130s. Like, what we doing here?
Yeah, they scored.
Like, so you just gonna let him just drive to the hole? No.
Yeah, they scored 200 one game. That was crazy. They scored 200 points one game. No,
that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Then just turn it off. It's all right.
You know what they should do? Which
Play 21.
I've been seeing clips of this. There's a WNBA league, a women's basketball league called Unrivaled. They've been doing this 1v1 tournament. And they got some of your biggest WNBA stars playing in it. I would love to see the NBA have them do a 1v1 tournament. So I have a question for y'all. Benya, who currently in the NBA would win a 1v1 tournament out of all the NBA players like that's playing right now?
Nah, that's hard. You can't put that together.
Yes, you can. It depends on who
I'm
gonna
talking
do it.
about you just asked him who do you think will win it all?
Yeah.
No, that's impossible. It depends on who plays.
It ain't impossible.
Depends on who plays. But go ahead.
But I'm saying you gotta name a person. 1v1 tournament. You know how people play. You know people's styles.
LeBron versus Steph.
Probably Kyrie.
You think Kyrie will win a 1v1 tournament?
I think that'd be the person who could win it.
That's a good selection. He's a bucket getter. That's a good selection. Ben, who you got winning a 1v1 tournament?
That's my pick, Kyrie.
Kyrie? Okay. Steve?
That came to me too fast. I had to think.
I got KD winning a 1v1 tournament.
I don't know why, but y'all gonna be like, what the hell this man talk about? But I like Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards to win a 1v1 tournament?
I'm not mad at that.
That's not a bad pick.
That's not a bad selection.
I'm not mad at that.
I thought y'all would be mad, but I think so because y'all know he's electric. Like Kyrie, yeah, but he just it's different with him.
Take your picks and put them versus the picks that we made. So who are y'all taking, Kyrie or KD? 1v1.
Kyrie. Oh, we talking about everybody.
No, I'm just saying, like anybody answer.
Kyrie.
So everybody except for me is choosing. All right, so KD, KD or Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
You said
KD.
Anthony Edwards.
I'll take KD.
KD.
Oh,
KD.
And then Kyrie or Anthony Edwards.
Kyrie.
Everybody taking Kyrie. So basically, y'all got Kyrie real deal beating anybody in the NBA in a 1v1.
Yeah.
Right now.
Okay.
like Kyrie with the shirt on top, like winning. Or
It's all-star game.
That Kyrie and Ramadan Kyrie.
not Ramadan.
Hey, Ramadan Kyrie
he's
probably.
starving?
Hey,
When he's
Ramadan
starving?
Kyrie go crazy.
Yeah.
Beat you and
That's
then
true.
got to eat a banana on the sideline. Yeah.
With the shirt on top. I'm talking about all the way out.
all the way out.
Who did they just come back on? Golden State last
Warriors
night.
last night, he dropped 42.
That I was
He
like,
dropped
why
42.
don't let him do this at the end of the game?
It just, hey, once the ball get rolling with some superstars, bro, it's nothing you can do. It's
Golden
just,
State had that game won,
it don't matter.
and he said, "Absolutely not."
Another person that I would really like to watch in the 1v1 is Shea.
SGA, I like
Shea
that pick.
Gilgeous.
I like that
Again-
pick.
Against who though? Jason Tatum?
Anybody.
I feel like he'll kill Jason
I think
Tatum.
he'll beat Jason Tatum.
I feel like he'll kill Jason Tatum.
He plays at his own pace, which is weird to me though.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I've watched, on my page, I do a lot of reaction videos. And when I watch OKC play, when I tell you he's cooking the whole team, I'm like, you can legit watch him play and they will put the center on him. He'll give him a bucket. The point guard gets a bucket. The shooting guard gets a bucket. The bench guy comes in. He gets put in the blender. Like Shea legit will cook everybody on your team. And then when you see his stats at the end, it'd be like 30 points, but it be all 30, no free throws. Like it's a legit 30. Like you're getting every bucket. Like he gets free throws, but it might be like 5 or 6 free throws. But all the rest of the points are legit jump shots. It's not him fishing for fouls or none of that. It's like you gotta watch him play, bro. Like that's a good pick.
I watched 2 games, but I don't know. He plays his slow pace and like he plays at his own pace. So
yeah,
I don't know. 1v1 is a little different though. It's like team
like
sport is different.
But
Them
people
the
like
dangerous
that,
people.
yeah. When people
Because they
can
know
play
you
at their
can't
own
do it.
pace,
Yeah.
they're disgusting. Like you can't speed them up, you can't slow them down. That's like Luka. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Those people.
Okay,
Do
think
what they
about it.
want to do.
Shea plays Kyrie, right? You guys on pace. If he misses a shot,
So
Kyrie going to work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm looking at. if he misses a shot, the whole game changes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, he plays. If he continues to shoot and scores, then all right, he's dangerous. But once he missed,
Yeah.
remember, he's not a great defensive player.
Nah. I don't.
So I'm looking at that.
There's not really any players now that can give you elite on both sides, like legit elite on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
Legit both sides. What's that boy name?
He's sometimes
Celtics. Oh, what's his name?
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown, both sides.
So you taking Jalen Brown or Anthony Edwards?
Anthony more explosive than Jalen. Hell, like
see how you just did that?
But I'm just saying, you just said there's not like that plays both sides. So I try to give you two players.
Like in the 1v1s, like you said, it does come down to how many you can just heat up and make. And if somebody miss on certain people, you better not miss. You better.
Like Kyrie, legit.
Kyrie is one of those people. I feel like KD is one of those people as well. You can't miss. And KD got the length. KD got the height. He's shooting over everybody.
So KD, LeBron.
That's why I'm choosing that. I don't even think LeBron would do a 1v1.
He trash if he don't do no 1v1.
He ain't even do the dunk contest.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't do 1v1. Like that's crazy. You ain't
I feel like LeBron wouldn't do a 1v1.
I feel like it's a lot of people he'd kill just off of size.
Back down. I feel like if Bron legit say, yeah, I'll do it, but y'all ain't gonna like what I'm about to do. He's putting everybody under the rim. Stop me from backing you down. Let's start there. I know y'all don't want to see this, but you asked me to do it. I'm stronger than him. You're going under the rim. Let's be honest. So because if you want him to do what you think he want to do, you want him to do all of it. Bron ain't finna do that. Bron not. If you want him to win, this is what he's gonna do. It's LeBron versus Kyrie, and LeBron got the ball. You think he finna do a jump shot for what? I don't have to. You're going under the rim, sir. Let's work under here. We in the post. You better.
What about if you play Wemby though?
You better get to reaching. Nah, this is the thing about Wemby though. Wemby gonna shoot. Wemby not finna do no back down. He ain't finna do no post work. He finna come out here to the 3-point line. That's what he want.
I hate that. That don't piss me off or whatever.
It's the new age of basketball, bro.
Stupid. But you 8'11", like come on. What are we doing out here? Like, you getting 5 blocks a game? Like what are we doing?
So okay, let's say all right. You know what, for the next show, I'm gonna create a bracket of just top guys, maybe like 24 of a list of 1v1s. And our next show, we're going to whittle it down and we're going to see who's going to be the top 2. And that's what we're going to do for a 1v1 tournament in our own little minds or whatever. Because I feel like, it'd probably be some good matchups that we may not see. We didn't mention Giannis. We didn't mention Steph. I don't think Steph will be good 1v1 because of his
You think Giannis gonna be good in the 1v1?
No. I'd like to see him and LeBron go at it.
That's all he got to do. Back up and go forward. Back up and go forward.
Him and LeBron that would be muscle for muscle. Him and LeBron.
That's when he'll stop doing the Euro dunk. When LeBron does, he can't do it no more. It's muscle versus muscle. But if he got to play somebody else, he gonna back up first and then full head of steam.
There's got to be somebody with like nasty handles in the league besides Kyrie. Whatever.
LaMelo.
I'll put Donovan before that.
LaMelo will get groovy 1-on-1. Not gonna lie.
I feel like that'll be if you play LaMelo 1v1. I feel like it's gonna be a flashy 1v1. Like he gonna really like sauce some shit. Like it's gonna be
and one.
Saucy. Yeah, it's gonna be you gonna love. He might lose, but you gonna be like, bruh, he just went crazy with this double spin step back. I ain't never seen that before. And he gonna make it. You like, what was this?
It'll be him and what's his name? What's the Hawk name? Trae Young.
Trey. Oh yeah, Trey gonna do something special too. They might lose, but you're gonna be like, they gonna give you about 3-4 highlights before that game. Ja might try to. Ja just gonna try to dunk him.
I like Ja.
Oh, I like Ja too.
Ja just gonna try to
Nah,
dunk him.
I don't know about that too though. He might, yeah, he gonna dunk, but
He gonna listen. I feel like he gonna try.
if he get you one time, your spirit done.
He gonna
You
do
ain't
his
playing
little
no more.
crossover.
You gonna try to foul him?
Like his crossover is not a regular crossover. I don't know if you ever see it. It's like a bounce, but he like hezzy and then catch it with the other hand and go. It's nasty.
So he out there carrying. That's what you're telling me.
No, it's a bounce.
Oh,
not one of these. It's like a bounce. Like the ball is hitting the ground and he hezzies and then catch it with the other one and then go up. It's like I have to try to find it because he do it every game. I'm trying to think.
And he fast
like,
though. Once that one step, this step is like he's a blur.
It's
Once
like
he go, it's gone.
It's a trampoline right there.
Most people.
You get to that launch pad, boom, I'm taking off.
And then it's crazy too. Like you going full speed and you jump full speed. Like that's crazy. Like
boom,
what you doing?
Take off. Bow.
But I'd like to see him and Anthony Edwards play though.
Who else would? Jimmy would like a 1v1.
Jimmy who?
Butler.
He get cooked.
He'll like it though.
He gonna get cooked.
I feel like that's his type of style.
Yeah, that's his type of defensively. He'll be really into that defensively.
1v1,
but you got to score points too though.
He can score. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I don't think it depends on who he plays. Like he's not beating KD. He's not beating Kyrie. Kyrie's too fast for him. He's not beating LeBron. He got to play a Tatum or something like that. Tatum still might beat him.
Jason. Okay, I feel like Jason could do good, but I don't know what Jason Tatum I'm gonna get. That's the only thing.
It's 1v1. He got to give you what he got.
I gotta see Jason Tatum 1v1. I do believe he can beat some people, but I feel like he might try to I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm gonna make a list. I'm gonna make a list. We're gonna have a March Madness 1v1 bracket, and we gonna put it on there because I'm gonna put Luka on there too. Put Jokic on there, and we're gonna see what's up. Because I feel like we might see some matchups that I don't know how to bracket them though, and who to put who in the first rounds and stuff. I don't know. I'll figure all that out. But yeah, I feel like if the All-Star weekend put a 1v1 in the midst of that would take it back up to where it used to be. All-Star weekend,
a lot of viewers.
Crazy because the dunk contest used to be crazy, but now it feel like we done seen everything. And
you know what they doing? If they did do 1v1 and they have Kevin Hart commentate, I think that's okay for me.
Well, him MCing instead of MCing the
MCing a 1v1. That's way better.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you getting it's 1v1, like you seeing them playing and then you hear him behind. I think that's dope. That's good.
Yeah. So
I'll be mad if they do it. I'll be like, we said it first now.
Listen, bro, 1v1s, bro. I feel like it'll definitely take it up a notch. And then I feel like if they can't get the stars to do it, I still feel like we will then see how good some of these other guys are when they play. A 1v1 changes everything. I don't think we would even need stars to do the 1v1 for us to watch people play 1v1.
Just in general, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like we'll definitely see somebody that's like they getting playing time, but we don't really get to see them because their role on the team is not to really cook. But
it will be someone that person to win too.
It'll be like a Derek White out there.
Derek White. Derek White will get groovy in a 1v1.
That's what I'm saying. Like somebody like Derek White will just go insane. But last topic, we're gonna get up out of here. Steve, you were not on the show. That show ended up getting deleted, unfortunately. But
because I wasn't on, that's why.
The Lakers and the Mavericks made one of the craziest trades with Luka being in Los Angeles now and Anthony Davis being in the Mavericks in Dallas. Steve, how you feel about the trade? Do you think they're gonna go up? Who won the trade? What you think, man?
At the time or currently?
How you felt then and how you feel now?
Ooh.
Then I don't know what I felt. I didn't feel like that was a good trade for the Lakers either, though. I don't know. I didn't feel I didn't feel any kind of way. I just was like, to me, I feel like that was a stupid move for the Mavericks to do. Because if he's your superstar, why would you trade a 26-year-old in his prime? So when I saw that, I was like, that's dumb. But then I was like, Lakers is Showtime. Lakers, they're gonna make a splash regardless of who you are, because they got to keep their name at a level. Like you cannot not talk about the Lakers. That's like talking about the Cowboys. Even though we all hate it, they always talk about the Cowboys. It's the same thing with the Lakers. You got to always talk about them. So I feel like this right here keeps them relevant, win or lose, for a long time. So I think the Lakers won when it comes to that aspect. Team wise, I like what the Mavericks had, honestly, with the team, because I felt like Kyrie still got a lot in his tank, and then just having Davis with Kyrie together. I think we spoke about this. I don't know if we did. I think I spoke about this with somebody, but like to see them together one day would have been nice to see. So the fact that we get to see it, I was like, okay, they won the trade compared to the Lakers, in my opinion, when it comes to winning right now. But I understood the Lakers are trying to win for the future, and also marketing and all that. Like the Lakers A+ for that part. Right now, I think the Lakers winning because obviously Anthony Davis got hurt first game.
Yep.
That boy did. He went right and growing pop. Like it was over with.
Yeah.
But he was cooking it. He was cooking that game.
Yeah, he out for a couple weeks too.
So
yeah, I think usually when I look at trades, I always give the winner of the trade whoever got the best player out of the trade. Luka was the best player out of the trade. The Lakers got him. They won. That's how I do it. Until, we go 3, 4, 5 years into the future, then we can see like who actually lost. You know what I'm saying? But as of like right here, right now, it's like the Lakers have their future star when LeBron retires. The Mavericks are trying to win right now, so they got Anthony Davis right now. I don't know if they're going to win right now, but they're trying to, I guess. But the GM, them fans do not like that Luka is gone. Their first matchup will be February 25th in LA.
Without AD.
If you don't think Luka is coming to put some buckets on them boys,
60 piece.
You got another thing coming. You said 60 piece? God dang.
He gonna hold the picture like this.
Steve just compared us to the Cowboys, and I was like that. Because we actually win.
Yeah.
And they don't.
They don't. They don't.
I was saying Showtime, like how the media always talks about the Lakers.
He still don't like it.
It had nothing to do. Like the Celtics won, and they were still talking about who? The Lakers. They just won the whole NBA championship. We talked about them for like 2 days, and we ain't talk about them no more. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's great.
Talk about Boston.
But I'm just saying they won, and like they are like a prestige organization as well, but they just stopped talking about them. That was crazy to me. And then Cowboys, we still talking about the Cowboys, and like everybody else won. Why are we talking about this? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that. But go ahead.
Yeah. Speaking of the Cowboys, as we're about to end this, speaking of the Cowboys, Dak Prescott said we are really close to the Eagles, so it's our turn now.
All right. Well, hey, Flight Team Sport.
That's what Dak said. Dak said
he got too many hits too.
He said we was really close to the Eagles, so it's our turn next. That's what he said. He already done started.
That division over with.
He already done started. Wait, if that division over, you are in that division.
That's what I'm telling you, it's over for them.
Don't they got Schottenheimer?
Who is that?
Ain't that they coach? That's Marty's son, ain't it?
Oh, you talking about Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, probably. I didn't know he got. I didn't know he got a coach already.
He was inside of the organization.
Oh yes, he was their offensive line. Something. I think that's what he did. He did something with the offensive line.
Oh, interesting.
No, special teams coordinator. I think he was. I don't know, something.
Insane.
Dak Prescott said it, bro. I told you he said it.
Insane. He's having psychopathic, intrusive thoughts, and he needs to be quiet.
That's what he said, bro.
I don't know why he would even fix his lips to utter something like that.
He already done started it up.
You know he's out of there after this year, right? I hope he knows that. If you watching, you out of there.
I don't know.
Jerry is.
As long as Jerry's still alive, he ain't going nowhere.
He is out of there. You got rid of Romo. Like, are you serious?
Romo quit on him though.
Yeah, Romo was
Why?
injured.
There was a reason why. Romo not gonna just quit on him like that. He was saying almost the same thing. It was everything, Cowboys, everything. They're gonna get that boy. Remember I said it. Let them not make the playoffs. Your boy Dak is gone. But we're not talking about. See how we talking about?
You mean again?
No, I'm talking about he's not gonna be on the team. See how we talk about the Cowboys? Exactly what I'm talking about.
I just brought it up because you brought it up.
I was comparing.
I had to break that down real quick. But anyway, we about to get up out of here, man. Steve, sign us out.
Hey, yo, I'm back. You know, when I come and I talk in this show, I bring the fire. Why you rolling your eyes?
FSU is trash.
All right, I'm logging off.
Thriller, sign us out. Benya, sign us out. So just sign us out, man. That's all you got today?
Keep it calm tonight.
Okay, that's all he got today with the sign out. And
FSU is pure garbage, in case y'all.
And then watch what's gonna happen this year. You ain't gonna say none of this.
Who ain't?
All right.
Who ain't?
All right.
Remember this episode. Clip that specific part out, Root, that I ain't gonna be saying none of this next year. So we can play it and I can say something next year.
We're gonna beat y'all. We know that for sure.
Beat who?
The Gators?
Ben, how you feel about that?
I already said I'm either gonna claim the ACC title or I'm gonna tell lies. I'll let you know in 2 months.
I'm saying right now, you know, I don't care. I'm gonna ride or die for my team regardless.
You think y'all gonna beat y'all gonna beat us?
Easy work.
We already was the worst of the worst. We can't be worse than that.
Yes, you can. You guys have done it multiple times before. Wasn't it like 6 years straight?
No, it was not.
Yes, y'all had 6 straight losing seasons.
6 years straight.
No, they had 6 straight losing seasons.
Oh, losing seasons.
No,
Oh, y'all did.
When was this, in the 60s?
No, this was just recently.
No.
That's a lie. That's lies.
Hold on.
It wasn't 6 straight.
Yeah, pull out the phone.
Willie Taggart wasn't even there that long.
I'm sorry, was it 5?
He was on there for 2 years.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find it.
Okay. The sign outs are
don't sign out.
All right, yeah. No, we signing out.
Losing seasons they had straight. Hold on, wait.
These sign outs have gotten chaotic, and I need to take control of these sign outs.
Let's see.
ACC title. Telling lies.
See, I looked up like.
So 2018, 5-7, 2019, 6-7, 2020, 3-6, 2021, 5-7. 4 straight years of losing.
But
and in 2017, you were 7-6. So you just happened to jump over the board barely then.
Sound like a winning season to me.
We improved.
That's what I heard.
Oh my God. I am TeeJay the artist, and COVID saved FSU from Kyle Trask putting up 500 passing yards and 6 touchdowns from Kyle Pitts. Y'all take that and y'all run with it. I'm gone.
And that was the season that they was 3-6.
Yeah, we was gonna dog y'all.